one with it. If you are longing for self-discovery and the urge to be free is alive and compelling, this invitation is for you. Grace has put this yearning inside your heart, and so it is possible to come to this direct recognition without delay. It works, it works, it works. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, and always. Let's begin. You say, I want to discover the truth as it really is. Please help me. I want to know and be who or what I truly am, not my ego and conditioning. I don't want to waste any more time. I wish to be finished with what is false. My life, lived in the identity of a person, feels very restricted and shallow. It is not really working. I want to know and be in harmony with God, who is truth. I wish to wake up today to the unchanging perfection that you point to and that I witness in you. I want to be in that state permanently. Can you help me? From the room of being, I invite you. Come in. Come in. But before you enter, please leave your shoes outside. One more thing. Also leave your mind outside, because it will only get in the way of what you truly wish to find. But how to leave my mind outside, you ask? Well, leaving the mind outside simply means leaving all your ideas aside. Leave aside all that you believe you are and all that you think you know about yourself and about life. I ask you to do this just for the short duration of this guidance. Leave aside all thoughts about the past and any memories which tie the mind to past. Don't touch any concerns about the future also, for no one has ever experienced the future they imagine. Leave aside any interpretation about the present moment even. What I mean is we don't need to refer to any of these things now. They are not important for finding freedom, and mostly they just get in the way. So for now, just leave all these things aside. Be entirely empty and free. Can you accept this? Also, don't cling to any dream or desire. For instance, what kind of world you would like to live in, or the kind of person you would like to be. For all these are based upon imagination and conditioning. Is there any truth in them? Maybe. But right now, I'm asking you to step away and leave everything behind. Please trust this. Continuing, leave your personal sense of self outside also. That is, who you have believed yourself to be. Now, as we go more deeply, Some resistance or fear is likely to arise from time to time. This is to be expected. So don't panic. Stay with my guidance and don't be distracted. It is important to not hold on to any thoughts. Just stay empty. You will soon see why. When we are finished, you may re-identify with the person and its world if you wish. You will find them waiting for you right where you left them, but only if you want them back. If you don't want them, you will find that they were only made of thoughts that you believed in. Let's move on. You don't need to create, imagine, or visualize anything. So don't worry, you cannot fail. You are not required to do anything at all. In fact, you are going to discover that leaving aside everything is simple and natural. For now, leave aside even the desire for enlightenment itself. Trust this. Don't get entangled with the mind. Simply stay as you are. Isn't it a relief? Now, as you enter, you are empty. Good. Welcome. Remain empty, like zero. Don't go backward or forward, and don't pick up any new concepts or ideas. Now, I want you to really feel this. Recognize this effortless place. You are now inside the heart as the heart itself. Simply rest in and as what remains by itself. This is your natural state. There is no next thing to do or undo. There are no concepts here. There is no time, no past, no future, not even now. There is nothing to keep or compare or expect. You are beyond form, indefinable, yet fully here. Stay quiet. Don't rush. Allow some space around this discovering. Now, in this unbound space, recognize that you are not holding yourself together. Each thought, feeling, or sensation is like a cloud passing. You are like the sky, vast and unchanging. Notice the limitless space of formless awareness, just the sense of isness, natural, silent, and empty. It is nothing in particular. It is just what is. What was and what could be have floated by. Nothing sticks. Notice that you are not waiting. Notice also that you are clear-minded and not in some imaginary state. There is only the space of formless awareness. You are naturally self-aware. Perceiving happens spontaneously and effortlessly. You are neither creating nor collecting. Immaculate. Now, the mind might say, "This is boring. There is nothing here. What's the point? We're not getting anywhere. This is all just talk. Okay, I understand it intellectually, but it is not helping me." It is vital to not get pulled into the mind's web. Don't trust it. Don't believe it. Don't engage with it. Do not be discouraged or distracted. Mind is simply trying to trick you into becoming personal again so that you remain unaware of your true state and power as unborn awareness. Mind gains life for itself by deceiving you. Notice that the deceiving mind can only attack the idea you have of yourself and not your true self, which is beyond its reach. You are the formless intelligence in which everything appears, yet your self remains untouched and unblemishable. Feel what it is just to be. You are effortless existence. To be is not an instruction to be carried out. You are not going to be or become. Discovering you are effortless existence, there is nothing to construct or change. There is nothing to add. You are already complete, just as you are. Isn't it now becoming obvious? Be one with this knowing. You are now in the natural, egoless space, unbound. Take a little time to confirm, digest, and assimilate your experiencing. Now that you are here in the room of being, I would like to ask you a few simple but important questions. Each and every question facilitates the direct experience of your true being. They don't compel you to think or learn, but rather to discover. They reveal the ultimate truth. Notice also that the contemplation of each question takes place inside the unchanging pure awareness, the limitless space of isness. Your responses should flow from your direct insight and experience, straight from the heart. Stay relaxed. Listen deeply. Follow earnestly so that you don't miss a single word. Now, here are my questions. This space that is already effortlessly here, which I refer to as isness or what is, though indescribable, it is fully alive, isn't it? Like an ungraspable, intelligent vastness. Are you aware of this? Is the isness an object? Is it a feeling? Does it feel strange or unfamiliar to you? Does it have limitations or any boundary beyond which it is not? Stay focused. Does it have an image or form? For instance, can it be photographed or captured in some way? Can it have or be troubled by desires, attachments, or fears? Can the isness belong to or be owned by any person, religion, philosophy, or doctrine? Remain alert. Does it perform actions? Does awareness itself think or meditate? Can it become emotional? Can isness be depressed, confused, or angry? How about jealous, insecure, or rejected? Does isness require or depend upon belief? Is it being imagined? Can it become sick? Or can it suffer or cause suffering? can it be for or against anything or anyone? Please stay alert. Does the isness have needs, or can it lack anything? Can isness be distracted? Can it have problems? Can it be influenced or manipulated in some way? Can it be bound or liberated? All is flowing well. Stay with it. Is there time or season in the isness? Now, from this place, answer. Was isness born? Does it have a beginning? Can it die? Again, was isness born? Does it have a beginning? Can isness die? Please be clear about this. You are discovering the isness now. But where has it been all this time? Can it leave or fade? If it can leave, where could it go? Is there a place where isness is not? Is isness personal? If it is not a person or any other object of perception, how is it being recognized? Can the mind function outside of what is? Can there be an outside of isness or awareness? Can the recognition of isness happen outside of or apart from the isness itself? finally, is there any distance between what and where you are and what is? Again, is there any distance between what and where you are and what is? If there is no distance or separation between yourself and the awareness isness, then all your responses must be about you, and they must be arising directly from the what is or isness, your real self. Is this too big a discovery for you to bear? And if so, who would you be to bear it? The recognition of isness must obviously be a non-phenomenal recognition. This means it is an intangible, invisible recognition. For how else can that which is formless be recognized? Isness cannot be recognized by anything other than isness itself. Therefore, isness and yourself are irrefutably one. The mind may try to dispute this, but it is too late. You are already in. You are already here. Be confirmed in this. You are introduced to your own pure being. Recognize that you are not a visitor here. Have you ever been more peaceful, content, and complete than you are now? This is your true place. This is your true self. Become accustomed to remaining one with the isness as isness itself. Bring your full attention to it. Stay with it. Acknowledge it. Love it. Enjoy it. Be it. Gradually, even these initial efforts